Okay, here's a video walk around in my 2011 BMW M3 competition. I'm gonna do a little walk around in the shade in the garage, and then I'll take it out to the out into the sun to give you a little bit of view. You can see, switch cameras here. You can see there is a scratch here. Right there, it's really visible, but when you get to like a normal spot like this, you can hardly see it. Got to catch it in the right light. Little paint blemish right there, little paint blemish right there. And then there's one other little one right here that could probably get buffed out. Back of the car, little paint blemish and scribble there. I'll show you under the engine bay. As well as you can see, the front bumper has rock chips. You know, it was probably, you know, I daily drive it, but before me was a highway car. So it does definitely have some rock chips, as well as the hood. Here's under the motor. You can see Jerez Schwartz Metallic, Jerez Black. See, put my hand on the valve cover. So you show the motor. See, valve covers are in really good condition. You can see all the grommets and valve cover gaskets have been replaced. It's got BC racing coilovers, so these are the EDC if you want to put the factory suspension back on. If you want to keep the BCs, you know, they are adjustable. You can adjust camber as well, but I have not. I also have the stock suspension in this blue bag under here. One major rock chip there has not spread, does no plans, has the rain sensing and headlight inside the car, door panel, fully adjustable seat with the squeezes your back. Little stain there underneath the carpet is you know, got some grass there, but under that, you know, really pretty clean. Since the competition has the cool weave, both cup holders work. Glove box, factory owner's manual. Has LED interior lights. Back seat. Has smoker's package, so technically has 2 cigarette lighters back here. Little dimple there. One car seat. Cup holders. Folding rear headrests. Trunk. A little dirty, just some rags under there. These covers never want to stay on top, but that's where you can adjust the rear coilovers if needed, or get to them to replace. Scratching the tint. Get to the driver's seat. So this has all those controls as well as memory function 1 and 2. You can see the wear on the seat, still nice, plushy. No issues or dramas there. There's where you have your power, EDC, DSC off. Inside here, just some random miscellaneous. You can see the screen. All right, we'll give it a little startup. Couple little marks in the screen, but nothing that really impairs it. AC works. This little vent clip's missing. AC nav, as well as Bluetooth audio. It's got a nice connection there to where it automatically connects and does Bluetooth phone and everything else you'd like. Sunroof and everything else. Tread on the tires. Xenon adaptive. Okay, let's back it out here. Currently has 132, 143. Let's turn this AC on, it's a little warm. You can see the rear park sensors there. Has the home control to do the garage. Back to neutral. E-brake. My dog. I pop the hood. Here's the exterior in the light. See the under tray, it's got a, kind of hangs down low and sometimes gets banged up. The under, kind of skid plate almost type of thing. But overall, so yeah, and then just a couple little things. Wheels have just a couple little nicks here and there. I'll show you all four of them. This one's got a little nick there. Teeny curb rash there. Little nick there. A little scrape there and a little teeny nick. You see a chip there. Little scuffer there. And a little teeny scuff down there. Get back in the car. You can see here. So you can one over, puts it into manual mode, you can adjust how hard it shifts. And then one more, puts it into drive. You can see, lets off the brake, gives it some gas. Doors lock, shift smooth. I'll do a little U-turn back. Has heated seats, that was one of the options. So back to neutral, e-brake on. Has of course MDM mode, so you can push that and it puts it into the hard settings of what you have it programmed as. Navigation, or direction, sorry. My dog. So overall, like I said, the car's in really great shape. Has like a couple, minor blemishes here and there, like we spoke about, or kind of talked about as we went through the car. Oh, one other thing I wanted to add is, since the car is not, since it's running, but it does have the keyless entry, so where you can push that button and it locks, where you just grab the handle and unlocks, as well as it does have the little lights underneath for when you come up to the car, it'll automatically display and kind of light up the ground, which is really cool. So overall, let me know if you have any questions. The sun has been kind of behind the clouds there, and it's about to peak out, so I kind of want to show you the color after the fact here. So I really do enjoy this color. In the beginning, black wasn't necessarily my first choice, but now having it, so you can really see kind of now as the sun has come out, you can really kind of see the blue in the paint, which is awesome. And it's become actually one of my favorite colors on the E90 M3s. I'll show you the roof. So here we go. And then, like I said, it's got the factory muffler, but has some of the baffles and muffling things kind of taken out, so she's got a little bit more rumble, but still a factory muffler, which is really nice. So there we are. Thanks so much for watching. I will say that oil stain that you see up there, that was already there before the car was parked. Road, so just want to get a little bit of a driving clip. So it comes to a stop, goes back down to first. And then, like I said, the only two mechanical issues are the rear coilovers, the rear struts make some noise, some clunking. I have replacements for those included, as well as the stock suspension to alleviate that. And then the center support bearing is starting to make a little bit of a vibration, generally between the miles per hour of 40 and 60 miles per hour. After that, cruising on the highway or anything like that, it's really, goes away. So I'll kind of get up to that speed and try to see if I can kind of show that vibration, if possible. So let's get up to speed here. So you can kind of maybe hear that teeny bit of vibration, and then it kind of fades away. So that's kind of the worst area that you get it, is right before 40, right after 40. And other than that, like I said, you can kind of feel it a teeny bit, but it goes away. So that is one thing that will need to be addressed. They're about 150 in parts from FCP Euro for an OEM BMW one. So thanks so much for watching. Hey, one more clip I just wanted to add. Here's me doing, right around 78, 80 miles an hour. No vibrations. Car's cruising great. No dramas there. So just want to add this in for any future people to review. Thanks.